What is good, everybody? Coming off of 2 free play winners yesterday. Should have been a sweep of all 3, but MPJ couldn't hit a shot. We'll live with it. 2 out of 3, not bad. I got some looks for you today. We're going to go over the whole slate really quick for you. This dude hoops today. And they're going to win, too. Pistons take on the Jazz. Jazz aren't very good. Pistons aren't very good. Bojan Bogdanovic is pretty good. We targeted Donovan Mitchell versus the Jazz for 3s yesterday. We're going back to a similar well here. Bogdanovic is one of the highest frequency catch-and-shoot players in the whole NBA. Jazz give up a flurry of 3s. Sam Merrill yesterday looked like Curry, so I like this spot, and let me explain why. The Pistons don't play in many competitive games. They get blown out an awful lot. But Bojan has played 19 or 20 minutes in the last 5 first halves. Bojan played 39 minutes against the Hawks in their only competitive game they've had recently. I genuinely think there's a floor of about 37 minutes here, up to that 39 point again. He averages 21.1 points per game in 31.4 minutes. So obviously I'm expecting a huge minutes increase in a close 2-point spread here. Per 36, per 37 minutes, he's at 24 to 25. And, obviously could play a couple more minutes, but it's a plus matchup. He averages 2 points per game at home more as a Piston and 2 points more per game in wins as well. And they're winning today. They're ending the streak. Overall, I just don't think the books are accounting for the minutes he should see in a close game. Killian Hayes, questionable, doesn't really push any needle either way for me. And I think it's a really, really good matchup for a 3-point shooter and just a bad defense. Next spot we're looking at is the Bulls versus the Spurs today. I like DeRozan and Kobe White, to be honest. I like both guys today. Both have very favorable matchups. I'm leaning Kobe White today because it's a back-to-back. This is a similar PRA line that we've been getting. Yesterday, he had the same one versus the Lakers and got the reddish treatment, so fell just short of this line. They don't have a dude to guard him today. Spurs defense is terrible. Their pace, top 3 in the league. Love that spot for, speeding up the game as the Bulls play really slow. I also lean to the easier matchup versus Spurs being the point guard position, so I think I like Kobe White in this spot. Most lines look pretty good to me. Minutes have been huge. Last time on a back-to-back without Zach LaVine, he absolutely crushed it versus the Nuggets. Tougher defensive matchup as well. So I do like his spot today. I do like DeMar too, leaning Kobe White because of the back-to-back. And DeMar is like 54 years old. Quick overview of the rest of the games today as well, just to kind of give you my thoughts on those. Cavaliers and Pelicans play. Zion questionable among other people. Donovan Mitchell's out. Think there will be some value opening up in this game with this news. Zion out would make me really interested in Trey Murphy props. I'm really interested to see what Cleveland lines are. Craig Porter did not get very many second half minutes, but he killed it in the first half when he played. He just didn't make that many shots. Interested to see what those lines look like for sure. Everyone's questionable for the Clippers tonight against the Thunder. Not many thoughts there as of right now. The Bucks are at home once again, bringing in the Magic today. Magic, good defensively. Get back Wendell Carter last game, so he should get a minutes increase here today. They limit the catch and shoot. Was talking with a buddy of mine, maybe fading Malik Beasley. I think it's a tough spot for Bucks props because they've been getting really cake matchups at home. Now they see a better defensive team in the Magic. Bucks minutes have been weird. Andre Jackson's earning a lot of playing time because he's been playing really well. So just kind of interested to see how this plays out, honestly. We go to Pacers-Grizzlies. We're getting Ja Morant in his first home game. Pace-up spot. This is going to be a crazy, crazy game. Ja does damage in the paint. I think he should do some damage tonight. Pacers defense, really bad. Miles Turner, questionable. He doesn't even play great paint defense as it is, but it'd be even worse with Miles Turner out. Was looking at Halliburton assists potentially. Was looking at job points last night and moved up, so I'm not a huge fan. I think his assist lines are inflated a bit at 9.5. Kind of want to look into those. Pacers are the best team in terms of limiting catch and shoot 3s, so interested to look into that a little further. But that should be a really, really fun game. Lakers Timberwolves, LeBron is out. AD is questionable. I'm really hoping AD's out. And I'm hoping there's some really inflated lines for some Lakers players that I could potentially take some unders on because this Minnesota defense is the real deal. In a similar spot, I took Brandon Ingram unders when Zion was ruled out versus them. Inflated line and an insanely tough matchup. Defensive attention will be on the guys who play. Final game I haven't looked a ton into, but right off rip, Washington and Portland. Going to be a pretty atrocious game of basketball. But I think there could be value on some DeAndre Ayton. He's playing insane minutes. He's back. Gafford's a terrible, terrible interior defender. Simons and Grant are also in very favorable spots, so I'd have to look into this a bit more, but I think all of Portland could look pretty good. But yeah, anyway, I think Bojan is in the best spot today as a prop. Looking at a lot of other ones, as I said, really, really heavily considering DeMar DeRozan over as well as Kobe White over. I think it's kind of a toss-up, but I really, really like both. Yeah, so I'll post all my plays in the Discord by the end of the day. Cool little slate. Did solid yesterday. Let's just keep it rolling.